Good morning again. I'm Ravi Gunlapalli, Director of Engineering for the Franklin team.
Wonderful. Ravi and I want to talk to you about the technologies behind the successful account opening feature. And we know it's not the kind of topic that you want to start your morning with, especially since enrolling with an FI and opening an account usually involves entering a lot of information, filling out multiple forms and signing different documents. But here's how. What if it's done in an ecosystem where we already know where you are in your life, how much you own and how much you owe, and what your financial goals are? And what if we could show you the best financial strategy that would maximize your chances of meeting those goals? In other words, our idea of doing account opening is to start with why you should open this account and make it part of a complete financial plan that is based on your very own data. This way, opening an account is simply an execution of that financial plan. And that's not all that bad. That's what Ravi and I want to talk to you about and show you how, number one, we built a connected financial ecosystem that generates and gathers all of your financial data and your goals and your aspirations. And two, how we run this data through our expert system to generate a comprehensive financial plan, which part of it is how you should manage, how you could manage your investment accounts. And three, how enrollment and account opening becomes a natural conversation on how to execute this plan to meet your family's goals. But first things first, what is personal capital? Simply put, it's a modern way to understand, manage, and grow your net worth by combining all of your assets and liabilities with a sophisticated advice engine to help you make sense of it all. So let's take a quick tour.
Sure. So let's switch to the demo real quick. So here we have our dashboard, which serves as a window for you to understand a complete picture of your financial life and investments. Thanks to our partners like Yodlee and Xignite, we are able to pull in your fragmented financial data together into one comprehensive picture. You can see your balances, your cash flow, your portfolio, your asset allocation, and most importantly, your net worth. We use three simple rules in engineering our solution. Number one, own the data. Number two, keep all the logic on the server side. And number three, keep the API and the UI simple and intuitive. I won't go into the details, but if you're interested, you can look at our tech blog for more details. Moving on to cash flow. The goal of our cash flow is simply to help you understand how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. And if your household is solvent, this is your short-term money. And this is also the basis of calculating how much your family saves and spends each month, which is used to calculate your spending power during retirement. And that is why we built our own specialized categorization engine using machine learning techniques that focuses on key categories that impact cash flow calculations the most. Moving on to portfolio, which is your long-term money, your investment accounts. There are a lot of topics here that we can geek out about. Your asset allocation, your sectors and styles, time-weighted and money-weighted performance returns, and a unique U-index that we create based on your own holdings. But again, I'll skip them for now for this demo and encourage you to explore them on your own. I will say this, however, the biggest engineering feat here is increasing the accuracy of the raw data that we receive from different data providers so we can do accurate identification, classification, and valuation of each holding. The best way to do this, as we have found out, is to create your own securities master.
Many of our users, when they see all this data about their finances in a way that they can finally understand and track it, they're at the edge of their seats thinking, what should I do next? What does this all mean for my future? And should I change anything? That's where the advice part of our connected financial ecosystem comes into picture. And all of our advice share one common objective. Is your money working as hard as it can? Is it working as smart as it can for you to help you meet your goals? And if not, what's the biggest change that you can make to bring about the biggest impact that will help you meet your, those goals? Investment Checkup, as you can see here, is the visualization of a group of these advice, mainly focused on the problems that we can identify in your portfolio around asset allocation, cost, and diversity and diversification. But our lives are about our aspirational goals, and that's what the retirement planner is all about. A way to help your family be inspired to talk about your goals and see how you can make the finances work for those goals. So imagine this. You and your spouse, you're sitting in the kitchen, you pour coffee for yourself and your spouse, and you go to personalcapital.com to talk about your future, what you want to do in 10 years. Do you want to buy a vacation home, or do you guys want to go around the world for your 50th birthday? What about the kids' education? Do you want to pay for their wedding? The retirement planner is here to help you track these aspirations and help you take all of these aspirations, plus the current saving and spending, as you saw just a few minutes ago, your saving and spending habits based on your real transactions, how your portfolio is likely to grow based on your real asset allocation, and help you figure out how to make the finances work. So you saw your finances and you understood them. You have a plan and a strategy from Personal Capital, and now it's time to take action. We went from seeing to understanding, and now it's time for action. And this is where account opening comes into picture.
We thought we'd talk about